Hello, family. This is Jedidiah. Do me a favor, as I always ask you to do, come on in and share this video. I want to go over a few things for you all. I am receiving all of your messages. I'm trying my best to read them, and I'm trying my best to respond to them. As you know, I am about 11 days away from having access back to my own Facebook page, and I can give Sheena back hers. And then I'll be able to respond to your messages by letter. But I want to respond to a lot of stuff. There's some things I didn't plan on going live today, or at least this early, but I have to respond to a lot of these questions that are being asked because they're very important questions to ask. So let me try to go through everything really quickly. And again, it's going to be people who are going to come in late. And I'm asking you all that are here now that if they ask a question that I've already answered to the best of your ability, I'm asking that you would share it. So people are, again, trying to figure out how do you get a better response from me while I'm in Facebook jail. You can do that through Twitter. You have to get Twitter and add me, Live Life Freed. So everybody, I need y'all to rest. I need you to do as much as you can to rest, because tomorrow we enter into another battle. And I've been sitting here. I am not discouraged. I am not dismayed, nor am I distracted by the attacks that are coming. But I just want to say this before I try to run through all these points. If you all look at the attacks that are coming, look at the complexion of the people that are doing the attacking. They're black. It's black people attacking black people. But you all got people in my inbox saying that we should only focus on race issues. And I just wanted to bring this out. The white people are supportive. The Asian people are supportive. The Spanish people are supportive. Right now, the legal team that we're building and the stuff that we're watching, all of these people are black. So how then do I just want to fight for black people? It's bigger than that. And so shame on them. Shame on black people who see black stuff, good stuff going on, and they want to find every way to destroy it. They want to find every way to dismantle or discredit. It's our own people. And it's sickening to me. But even beyond that, people have decided that that's by which the way that they're going to make a name for themselves. They're going to try to destroy somebody else's name. If you all have been paying attention, we have not been doing things to try to destroy people. We've been building something very beautiful that is touching the world. And so I'll say it again. Let them stay mad, because it's about this many of them. And every day I'm waking up and our reach is getting wider. And so at first we started seeing hundreds of people, and now we're seeing thousands of people. Let them keep on being silly. People look at the stuff, they follow the gossip, and then when they do the research, they be like, wait a minute, how could these people be this bad and this demonic and this evil, but there's no real proof or trace to this sinister nature that everybody's talking about? And they're making themselves look like idiots. So I'm not really worried about them, and really soon, and I'm not afraid to say it, they're getting ready to meet the lawyers of justice. Justice lawyers are going to be contacting a few people in a little while. Why? Because I am not going to take an injustice while fighting for other people's justice. And I am not about to allow them to dismantle what we're building together. So I want y'all to do me a favor and stop being distracted by all of the bull crap. How do they say? Listen to me. I'm just going to give y'all a few things to think about. I want y'all to be critically thinking in this. So now my address is out there, my physical address. I'm actually getting ready to move out of my home, and then they put behind that an eviction notice. So how is it that I'm stealing thousands of dollars, but I got an eviction notice? Pick a side. Doesn't that maybe tell you that may, wait a minute, unless I'm just irresponsible. So for your information, because I think you all who are supporting me deserve to know, as the article you read let you see, I quit my job because my colleagues were being harassed and attacked for me fighting. Okay, wow, I just got a text from our lawyer. We're not going to respond. We're not going to address any of this. Okay. So we're going to cut that conversation and let's get to the facts. Okay. So, the first thing is we're going to be out there tomorrow in Joliet at 6 p.m. We're not going to be stopped by what's been presented, and we have been made aware of some stuff that's been sent, maybe some cease and desist orders and all kinds of stuff like that. But we're not worried about that. We are prepared for whatever battle becomes. It is a real fight. And with a real fight, you have to be ready to fight, do just that. Fights are not often fair. Fights are not always comfortable. So are you getting evicted? I'm still in my home. Somebody said that, and I'm going to follow the counsel of my lawyers, and I'm going to stop talking about those things. But I will say this as a man. I have not stolen any money. I am not getting paid for what I do. I am doing this because I believe in these causes. I believe in my people. And then also here's my campaign team. All right. So everybody like, just stop. But I just want to say this, y'all. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to move forward. Oftentimes there's a lot of sacrifice that go on with fighting for people if you do it the right way. And I'm not ashamed of my sacrifices. What I'm telling you all is that I am in a battle that I'm going to win because I'm prepared to win it. And the thing is that while I'm in these battles, other things are shaping forth that God is sending me what I need to win all of these battles. I am not getting sued. I don't know what that, nobody is suing me. Y'all, listen, give it a second, be patient. All of the questions that need to be answered are going to be answered. And all of these accusers, well, you'll be hearing about responses for them coming as well. So we have now organized a core leadership team here in Chicago for the freedom fighters. We have officially launched the name, which is Justice, just us standing together in cities everywhere. And we have launched a opportunity for those of you all in the nation to design a logo. Design a logo. Man, okay. Now I got all these people, all these advisors and all these people that is helping us to deal with this foolishness. But at the core, I'm just a no-nonsense kind of guy. And because I know I have nothing to hide, I don't mind being transparent. So this is something that I keep hearing people say, and I'm so sorry, but I got to respond to this. I don't think that you're stealing. You're doing good. Everyone has a past, people. This is what Marsha Anderson said. I want you all to understand once again, and everybody that's trying to tell me to stop talking and stop reading comments and stop worrying about negativity, what I need y'all to understand is that you all are not in my shoes. You all are not having your name ran through the country and people coming against you. You're not the one that's giving and people are trying to demonize every step that you make. Y'all not in my shoes, so y'all don't know how I feel. And like y'all want to back up everybody else and how they feel. Understand that I'm a man and I'm not finna get up here and lie and say I don't have feelings. Now, what I will tell you is that they're not breaking me. They're not affecting me for real because I know the truth. But at the end of the day, I said it once, I'm going to say it again. I am a man who believes in peace, but I also believe that I will defend myself by any means necessary. And so I'm supposed to just sit around, let everybody talk, and let everybody make accusations, let everybody fight me, and y'all just want me to sit there, smile, and pray. Well, I'm sorry, you got the wrong one. And if I'm not the kind of person that you want to follow, then don't follow me. I never asked for y'all to follow me. I'm only trying to deal with those who are like mine, who have understanding and like spirit. But for the people who think they got the right one, I'm not that individual that's going to be sitting around just getting stolen on and hit and things like that and do nothing. And that's why I'm developing a legal team, not just for me, but for everybody that's connected to me, because these people need to be shut down and stopped. At the end of the day, what is their motive? What is their intention? And I know for a fact that bullies only bully as long as you don't stand up for yourself. And so I am one of the ones that's not going to sit around and let somebody bully me, especially when I know I'm not no punk, especially when I know it's not true, and especially when I know that it is trying to affect and undermine something that we're doing that's right now, if you like it or not, right now, it is touching the world. Okay? It's touching the world. So I'm speaking to this, and let me give an example for those, because then that's what I'm saying. One minute we say don't say nothing, but I guarantee you that if your child was getting bullied in school, you would tell them don't let nobody bully you. So we got to get our confession straight. It's either that we do or that we don't. So thank God that we got a legal team that's building and that we're establishing to deal with this mess. But y'all gonna get it from me, straight from my eyes and straight from my mouth. I'm not playing with these people. And so tomorrow we're going forward with this fight for this young baby Samaje. So I will, and so we got a cease and desist letter from this insecure, disgrace to the collar. And we, you know, the thing that I love, that I have really learned at this point, is that you just cannot play games with people. So we've done everything that we need to do to cover ourselves, and we got all the proof that we introduced ourselves, and we tried to make sure that before we even came, that we were going to join forces with those who we were told were already there. We hadn't seen nothing. We didn't know nothing. All we knew is that this baby was not getting the justice that she deserved. We got a call from the godmama that how could anybody demonize when all the stuff that y'all done heard that's been factually given out by the media and the police, and y'all still gonna try to demean and defame and destroy the godmama for doing what she should do. As a matter of fact, all y'all should be trying to make LaToya the godmother of y'all children, because clearly this woman who got her own kids will fight with everything that she got for her godchild like it's her real child. And if y'all don't think that we got parents in society that probably, and I'm not talking about Samaje's parents, because again, we're not pointing no fingers. We only repeating things that have been substantiated as fact. Okay? And I can say that. I can say that we have been informed, that it has been made public, that grandma and auntie have failed lie detector test. I can say, because it has been told that the dad was in jail, but the dad is the son of the grandmother and the sister of the auntie and the brother of the auntie. I can say that the mom has some level of disability that I've yet to be able to confirm, so I'm not going to say what that is or what that might be. I can say that the home that the child was living in was defined as literally deplorable. I can say that the DCFS was at the house and they saw the condition and they did not remove these children out of the home. I can say that there is I can say my tongue is blue. That's because of this freeze. I can say that there was a DCF report that clearly labeled abuse allegations, and I can say that that the bishop is an idiot. And why would a man of God spread rumor that is unsubstantiated if their motive and their heart and their intention is pure? I can say that as a man of God, because our first responsibility would be to bring peace, would to bring understanding. But for a man of the cloth to spread allegations and say they don't want a circus that they're very much so creating, to threaten somebody that's more connected than them with a restraining order, and to send a cease and desist letter from them to people coming to help That's got to say something to y'all. And then to lie and say that they know me personally. I'll say this on record. L.Greer does not know me. L.Greer saw me a few times in actions in Chicago, in activism, and the man has never liked me. But if you paid attention to his lying international butt, I'm going to say butt, his lying international butt, you will see that anything that he's ever done has not been able to garner the following because his intentions and his heart is wicked, has been exposed. And so he can grow, he can join the chorus of those who hate me. He can get with my cousin and with China and with all these other people that's lying, and they can go on because thank you. What's been proven is that the more they do, the more people look out and research and pay attention, the more people want to become a part of the freedom fighters. And now we were national, but now we're getting calls and being reached out to from people all over the world. I don't even know what is going to become of this. But I'm going to tell you this. They also, because God has a way of using the foolish thing to confound the wise, they also made it where people who was not coming out, now they're coming out. Because they saying, y'all bring drama. Freedom fighters are such that we're going to be about peace, but we also will defend ourselves, and we're going to be there to defend ourselves. So people talking about they're going to be there on Wednesday at 6 p.m., and I want y'all to come. Let's go. Let's be peaceful. Let's be organized. Let's be effective. Let's get justice, and let's shut the mouths of the naysayers and the enemy right there. And so also, let me also help y'all out. So everybody also want to talk about what's up with the money. I promise before God, we ain't getting donations we're not getting donations like you think. And one of the reasons why is because of all the foolishness that's been going on. And that's why we're making it clear. The only way that you all can legitimize something from this day forward until we find better apparatuses is that I'm going to get up on here and I'm going to share it with you all. If I don't say that it is of us, it's not of us. We don't have no partner organizations. We are just establishing, this is our second case that we're addressing. So we don't know if we're going to just deal with tragedy or not. We're trying to vet all of this stuff that's coming at us at one time. And we're asking people who understand what we are. And we ain't putting this on nobody's name. Now at this point, thanks to the idiots, people know us so well that we're saying if you want to donate to what we're trying to build, and not what we're trying to build, but what we are building, you can donate to the Freedom Fund. It's the $ the Freedom Fund. And so they hating, and that's okay. They can talk to our lawyers. Thank you for the Freedom Fund. And also the people who were arrested during the Kanika case. Guess what? We still not dropping y'all. We still not dropping y'all. So we need you all to make sure that we have all of your court information. And I promise you, because it was only $2,000, as everybody's knowing, that was left over that we were actually going to give to the family. But that we now still have for you all to do our best to pay for all y'all court costs. We don't have enough money to get all y'all lawyers at the moment. We're working on that. But I'm going to be getting out my bed with some other people that's going to be getting out their bed, and we still coming to help y'all out at y'all court to the best of our ability. You got people like the young man in Atlanta, Georgia, who wants to come back and fight for his case. We don't want him to get a warrant. So we're now trying to figure out how can we help him get back here, and he's going to need a place to stay. And so people don't think about all this stuff, but they want to talk all this bull crap. But every single Sunday, y'all give to the church, and the churches ain't been on the front line like they should. And I hope that they get motivated to do that. Y'all want to donate to everything else. Y'all will donate to the Red Cross, but who complains? But when it's a disaster, who you call on? Y'all want to give to everything and everybody else. But when there's some people doing something good, y'all want to try to demonize it. Well, bring the IRS. Bring the Attorney General or whoever else you got. And when we get these records showing, you're going to look so dumb. Because I'm telling you, I'm welcoming. I'm welcoming it. And all these extra people, and I'm not trying to spend my time addressing negativity. I'm checking negativity. Once again, I'm checking negativity. So when people Ethan apologized this morning, and we understand. He also expressed why he said what he said. You all want to know why people mad at us? They mad at us because we won't put them in leadership positions. They mad at us because we won't. They want to get or take. They want to use our name and what we're doing for their own agenda, and we won't let them. They mad at us because we won't do what they tell us to do when they tell us to do it. They mad at us because people crazy as hell, and all they got to do is hear a rumor, and you get to find out what their true character is, and they demonstrate no critical thinking skills, and they go on whatever they want to go on. Anybody who got stuff that they're sharing that they understand has no factual basis behind it, you ought to check their motive and their intention just off that alone. And why would anybody want to destroy people coming together all across the world and make this about drama instead of trying to figure out how we can make this about solutions? Now, I haven't really got on here and started slamming people, but then, and I don't know his name, but it's a man who keep on slicing up our videos. I want to say the first one that he did, the videos are funny, but come on, man, think about it. Do you really want to become famous or known for dismantling or trying to destroy something that's doing good in the earth? We got enough bad news and enough negativity. What at the end of the day is really wrong with y'all? And I put it on record again. Y'all want to do all this black power stuff. Y'all want to talk about how we all got to stick together. Y'all want to talk about the police and the system and the white man. But everybody that we are looking at right now is black. So what do we do with that? What do we do with that? And then y'all want to say, well, don't attack this person because they this, and don't attack that person because they that. But we supposed to just sit around and just take it. No, sir. And so, again, I don't want y'all to be discouraged, and I don't want y'all to be distracted. I'm telling y'all, we're moving forward. Do you understand that? We will be out there fighting for Samaj J. Crosby. And we're going to put national spotlight back on the case. We're going to also give credit where it's due. I don't know who was on the ground. All I know is that I got a call, and I think that we should respond to it. And that's what we decided to do as a collective, as a group. We decided that we would take this case and that we back up this godmother because everything that we saw and assessed just didn't make sense. Justice had not been served. There were so many questions unanswered, and there were so many strange dealings that we felt that we needed to make the people aware of it again. And people now are aware of the Samaj J. Crosby case that wasn't even aware of it before. And so when this fool looked at me and said, well, y'all ain't done nothing, I'm letting it be known we done more in 3 days than you done in 6 or 5 or 6 months. And that's why you're mad. You're mad because we didn't already been able to get some information. You mad because we got people all over the country tweeting about it and sharing about it and talking about it. You're mad because we got people coming in droves to stand up for the baby. You're mad because your name ain't in front of it. You're mad because you are defending people who we're saying they need to answer some questions too. And we ain't attacking nobody or label nobody. You mad because we don't have to use the tragedy to raise the funds because people actually like us and support us, and they are now a part of us. And so you want to go online and say, we raising money. Ain't nobody said send no money to nothing in the name of nobody dead. I ain't said it in the beginning. And so that is a lie. Bishop, that's called defamation of character. That is called lying. That is called intentionally deceiving. That is called bringing confusion and division. So you want to talk about a cease and desist order? I'm going to tell you about the law of the God that you serve. And at the end of the day, let me be honest. You now need to take off that damn collar. You need to pull that chain out your chest, and you need to sit your butt down and be taught, because whoever made you a bishop obviously don't know the God that I serve. And in the name of the God that I serve, you are literally a disgrace to the collar that you're wearing. And you need to take it off. You need to sit the hell down. Because guess what? It's a new generation of generals who believe in God that's not going to take this bullcrap. That's his name. His name is Black Rosebud. Shout out to Black Rosebud with your videos. But man, I'm going to say this. pay more. You did something that was actually very noble. And I thank you for taking a neutral perspective. And I understand that in order to get views and likes, you got to do stuff that's entertaining to people. But bro, really, I'm actually, you know what, this is what I'm going to say. I'm putting it on record. I want you to talk to me. So I'm trying to figure out how to talk to you. Oh, and then I also want to say this to the father of Samaj J. Crosby. We never said, or I never said anything about you specifically. So, bro, what you mad for if people want to come and find justice for your child? So I'm not concerned about your past. I'm not concerned about no rumors. And I've tried to reach out to you, but there are roadblocks every step of the way. One of them is the Negro that's sitting by you. And so I'm putting this out in the public that I would love to talk to you, especially before tomorrow, especially if you really want to find justice for your baby. I would love to talk to you in a very respectful manner and see if we can, on some level, get on the same page. And for all of the people who have actually been on the ground, I don't know who you are, but I'm telling you publicly as well that it is my desire to conversate with you. It is my desire to see if we can get on the same page so that we can move forward. And all of the allegations that are being spewed, they are not substantiatable. And because they have not been substantiated, you all do not have, it is not a proper thing to spread it as if it's true. Tell them idiots, let's go through tell them I'm coming and we're going to go through the legal channels. But also, I say it on record, I got the proof of every single one of those accusations and I can easily dispel it. And it's going to be done in a minute. And so at that particular moment, let it be known. Don't with the freedom fighters. I'm working on my cursing because I am getting myself right back in alignment with God. Because God has proven himself to me. All right. So y'all stop judging. And if y'all ain't got it right now, they keep saying, but you were preaching, you did this. I've never been the conventional one. I've never been the one who strives or say that they're perfect. I've never been the one who play games. And that's why people can't handle my church, because I will. It got to, man, y'all don't want to hear none of that. So, and no, it's not about me. It's not about us. But while we fighting, if people keep on trying to throw these little bitty shots or throw these rocks, it affects the overall picture. And it is my responsibility to respond now to the public that is very much so supportive of everything that we're doing. And like I said, it's about this many of them, and it's thousands of people across the world trying to get engaged. They're inspired. They're believing in something. And I'm going to make sure that we deal with them in every sense of the way. And I done did all that and ain't got to none of the points that I was supposed to get to. Justice is the name. Just us standing together in cities everywhere. The contest that we're running now is that if you create a logo for us for justice in itself and the freedom fighters of justice, then we're going to be picking a winner by way of an email that was sent to justiceest2017@gmail.com. justiceest2017@gmail.com. And that is the money, that prize. So the person whose logo that we select that also follows our criteria, you're going to be given $200. That's coming from us. And you're going to also have the bragging rights across the world to say you've designed the logo for the movement. The rules behind this is you cannot put it out publicly. You cannot share it with anybody, nor can it be used. And when we select it and we reach back to you, you have to agree to sign documents for the creation and the rights being turned over to us. Okay? So that is the requirements to get it. You don't have to be a member of the Freedom Fighters, but you can be a freedom fighter. And those people who are across the country that is trying to figure out how do you plug in, this is the first assignment by which you can plug in on a worldwide scale. Freedom Fighters, we're going to do this often, where we're going to put out things that you all can be a part of across the country as we figure out how to make this move effective, both on a national and local scale. because we don't want y'all to just be fighting for the cases we choose and then your stuff go unanswered. So we're now working and thinking about how do we get that done in the best and most effective way. We now have a person that will be announced real soon that is going to be our official spokesperson. And so anybody that's putting out statements and they saying it's coming from us, at this point, it's a lie. I don't care who they are. I don't care what part of where you seen them at. If y'all seen them marching with us, that don't mean that they represent our perspective. So we're going to start releasing official statements. And anybody who say anything outside of our official statement, you all can side-eye it. We're going to put these out to dispel all the bull crap. We have created a page. It is private now. If you want to be a part of the page, you got to reach out to Sheena or Valerie Gale Hash. Oh, great. I love this. Come on, Bishop. Bishop, come on in the conversation. Do you got the ability to come on live? You did it on YouTube and you did it on yours. I don't seem to have the ability to welcome you in the conversation. So come on in, brother. Come on in. I'm not playing with you, bro. I'm not that guy. And I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm not playing with you. Come on in the conversation. You wanna keep on coming on everything and saying stuff? Let's go. Join the video. You tell everybody what's a lie. That's why they can't get, boy, they can't, man, come on, Bishop. You said it's a lie. You on here. You wanted to be famous. You got it. People know how much of an idiot you are now. So come on. I don't see him. I'm waiting on him. And while you're doing that, I'll just play our first conversation and I'll play the second one in our first meeting too, while we're waiting on you. Since you want to say we didn't do our due diligence.
Hello.
Bishop L.Greer, how are you?
Man, what's going on?
I would love to know myself.
Okay, so where do we start?
Okay, so I just talked to Eric Russell before I called you because I understand through social media that you are upset with me and you said that where was I at in the beginning of all of this?
Nope, I didn't say that.
Okay, so let me start this conversation over without rumors and speculation. I got a call from a lady named Latoya who said that she's been fighting about the case. When she said the case, I remembered it. I researched it. I couldn't believe that nothing had happened, and I told her that I would help her. And then I got your message. So now can you tell me what's going on, because I really don't know.
Okay, two things. Jedidiah, I haven't been able to really talk to you like I have needed to throughout even the course of the last few weeks. In this short brief and to the point, Latoya is someone who is seen as being provocative with this case. Latoya is someone who's seen as not having any standing in the family and is really disgusted about a lot of things that she's been doing. I believe that there's a lot of confusion, but I don't even have to say much because the family's going to say it with Latoya. She's the stepmom, but according to the family members, she hasn't been the real stepmom. So basically, she's come from out of nowhere, is what I'm being told. But here's the thing: I don't have to say it. I'll let the family say it. Number one, so her standing is zero. Number two, I've worked on Samaje's case. We've worked on it for the last 2 to 3 months. Myself, Mark Clemens, quite a few people. So we've been engaged and involved in this, and I finally got it to the point to where we had the coroners release the coroner record because they didn't release it, and the death of Samaje. We've been on the ground with the family. I'm a representative of the family members, not Latoya, the actual father in the Crosby family, not the mother, but the actual father and some of the family members. So I represent them. We've been on the ground, and we've really, in the last 2 weeks, we've really moved this case. So that's why I was trying to reach you to let you know can't say anything, the family can say whatever, but it's just a lot of, I just don't want to get to the point to where it's confusion.
So, I'm hoping, so I have no stake in this outside of, I do remember seeing the case and it did seemingly go quiet. So I'm actually glad to now know that somebody's been working on this. It's a very tough situation because
and she should have told you that. She should have told you that.
Right, so nobody told us that.
Because she stood there with us. She stood there with us in press conferences. She stood there with us. I mean, we're actually having results.
Okay. Well, I can't, so again, this was not an attempt to step on anybody's toes. I did not know this. I'm just figuring it out. We've now blasted it out and it's already starting to trend again. I have no problem with, acknowledging you and Mark Clements for being the spearhead and force behind this. Now, let me tell you this. I think that we're more stronger together than we are apart. And I can't deny your consistency, and you guys can't deny my ability, my reach. And so if we put it together, I think that we can do, at the end of the day, we can get what we're asking for, and I don't have to be the name in front of it. That's never my intention. But now that it's been put out there, now that she's there, I'm trying to figure out, is there a way by which we can open lines of communication? And then I want to say something that's going to be tough. But if we say that the Freedom Fighters are on standby or that we are going to back up your efforts, I'm going to just need you to answer some tough questions for me. And what do I mean by back up your efforts? If y'all say stay quiet, we'll say stay safe. We will stay quiet. But the baby was found in the house, in the couch, with the family there. And there are other reports that I've read that suggest that there was some inappropriate behavior going on with the family on record by DCFS. So is the family off the hook as it relates to having possibly committed this act?
No. There's still suspects in this. There's 4 suspects. Let me just say this to you. The 4 suspects have not come forward. Will County could have charged these people, but they have not. The action, what we've done is we pushed the public to do a proclamation to just let the family know that whoever did this, it needs to come forward. But there's a lot of moving pieces to this. So, here's my thing. I don't mind, but I just want to make sure that can we talk straight up, because we know each other, we brothers. Let me just say straight up to you. I just don't want this to become.
Okay,
I don't want this to become Rosemont. I just don't.
I like straight up. Go ahead.
Did you hear what I just said? I said I don't want this to become Rosemont, Jedidiah.
What part of it?
And that was a circus. And I'm not saying it's you. I'm saying that was a circus.
Absolutely. Well, all of that stuff has now been exposed, and I don't think that they would in any level of good conscience or sense would even put themselves out there like that again. And I'm talking about my cousin China Fox and the little girl. It's all been proven to be lies.
Okay, well, I reminded Latoya about that confusion, and the thing is, again, I'm not saying these are allegations. Nothing's been substantiated. My thing to you is, again, if we're fighting the good fight, and with attorneys and all of that, we got them. So what I'm saying to you is, if you want, at a certain point over the course of the next few days, then we can sit down for a one-on-one briefing, and then we can take it from there. Now, I think that would be the best thing to do. When you have time, we can take about 45 minutes out.
I think that's the only thing to do. So tomorrow's Thursday. I got a little busy day, but Friday I'm free. Or Saturday I'm free. We could do a one-on-one briefing and we could take it from there. But at this particular point, you all now at least have people all over the country talking about Samaj J. Crosby case again, and that did nothing but strengthen you. And so,
okay, but just know this, my brother, and out of love and respect, and as a man of faith, my outreach is an international outreach as well. So power meets power. It's not about no ego tripping and nothing like that. But I definitely appreciate your concentrated effort. We've been doing this, but we have to do it on the ground strategically, because we're not talking about Cook County. We're talking about Will County, right?
Mm-hmm.
talking about the same state's attorney that went out that tried to go after Peterson, the cop who murdered his wife, and this guy was walking around for a year signing autographs. This is a weak force. So what I'm saying to you is we've done things, but I'll be looking forward. What I'll do is I'll reach out to you. And my thing is like this. Is this your number? Because I did. Okay, so you did get my message. So you got my message. Okay. That's what's up, because I thought you were blocked from Facebook.
I am blocked from Facebook. I couldn't respond, so I had to do some digging to find your number.
Okay, that works. Eric Russell gave you my number. I got you. Okay, that works. Eric Russell gave you my number. I got it. Hey, listen, we good, man.
I'm not going to say, because I want to be clear, that didn't come out of my mouth. I'm not saying that Eric Russell gave you.
Oh, man, come on, Jedidiah. It's me, man. You know me better than this by now.
Being straight up with you.
The other thing is I tried to call your phone, and it says something. I don't know. I tried to call your number.
That's what I'm telling you, Bishop. Now, I'm straight up as well. I'm not saying that Eric Russell got your number. I got your number from, I know how to get people's numbers, bro.
All right, man.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny. And I don't want no hint on how I got the number. You want me to contact you, and I contacted you.
All right, Jedidiah. So you saying that we gonna keep it tight and focused, right? Tight and focused.
Exactly, because I got enough stuff that I'm dealing with. I don't need nothing extra.
All right, that's what's up there.
Have a great night, sir. I'll see you
Yep.
Friday.
I'll touch down with you so we can get it tight. All right.
All right.
45 minutes. All right.
Well, let me see something.
Leave your message for...
Well, so, Bishop, that'll be the first conversation. I also have our meeting. Would you like to hear it? Just say yes or no. I'll share it with everybody. Because we came to you with a very humble attitude, a very humble spirit, a very humble demeanor. I asked you if we can reconnect the godmother to the father, and let's figure out what happened. And it was all right there on tape. And you went on there and took your ass and tried to increase and echo some bull crap about, I'm sorry, I did not mean to cuss. You went on here and tried to spew some bull crap. And this is what I've learned. I'm learning to cover myself at all angles. Now, what I do want to make clear is that you don't know me. You just like we're saying, I'm your brother and you know me. Well, you don't know me, bro. You've seen me in marches and actions, and we've been cordial. And I've kind of given you that credence. But, bro, you not even from Chicago. You came in Chicago trying to bully your way onto the activism scene, telling everybody you was international, and you didn't like me because I kept calling your bullshit. And so you didn't like that I was effective, and you didn't like that people actually listen when we speak. And that's how you know me. That's so now that I found out that you was on Samaje case, after you then went on the internet, oh, now you want to join the broadcast. Okay, we're going to get you on here. And then you went on there in that private message, putting out that I'm a molester and stealing stuff, and then you get mad at this woman for exposing your ass. I cussed again. I guess I got to put money in the box 3 times. Come on in, L.Greer. Because I'm coming to Joliet tomorrow if you like it or not. And we getting justice for this baby if you like it or not. What's up, sir? Hello? Brother, you need to come out and back in. I'm not playing with nobody. I'm not playing with nobody. And when I tell you all, give me about another week or something, every single person that came at us, that lied on us, that tried to defame us, and tried to destroy us, they don't even know how dumb. They don't even know. They didn't gave us every bit of proof that we need. And I'm getting ready. And that's how God does it. God will make your enemies your footstool. It's hard to be quiet sometimes and let people do all the stuff to you and try to destroy you. It's hard for you to do good and people try to destroy you and try to defame you. It's hard for people to take your business and make it public and create their own narrative behind it. And guess what? I'm not going to Lakeshore Drive this time. This time, I'm getting ready to shut my enemies up because they're not coming with me at this launch. Come on, Greg. Get another phone, brother. And you better be ready to tell the truth. Because if you don't, I'm finna share this other meeting. And I know you don't want that meeting to be shared. I promise you, I know you don't. Be ready to tell the truth. Because if you don't, I'm finna share this other meeting. And I know you don't want that. I don't even really want to call you Bishop, so I'm going to, with pun intended, call you Greg, okay? What's going on, Greg?
Well, you're not going to disrespect me, so you're going to call me Bishop, or you're going to call me.
You want to get acted it off, but then you go to.
You don't call me. Let me just say this: if you want me to speak, you're going to respect me. You just don't call me anything at all. But
I'm gonna call you it at that. I'll call you Mr. Greer. Mr. Greer, that's fine. Okay, is that respectful?
Perfect.
All right.
So let's say this. Let's say this. I want to tell you the first thing that I want to tell you is. It is illegal to record a conversation without giving anyone permission. You have to advise that person that you're recording them. So what you did was illegal. It is on videotape, and I would hope that you would not destroy this tape, because what happens next, you will not like.
Okay, so guess what, Bishop Greer? Let me help you out, because I want to make sure people are not misinformed. You cannot record somebody without their permission and it be used in a criminal proceeding against them. But anything in public domain, you can record it within reason. Can I finish? Can we talk?
You cannot record anyone.
Can we talk? Can we talk?
You cannot record anyone without their permission. Right. So here's my thing.
Guess what?
Are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer?
I got a few of them now.
Okay, so here's my second thing. Here's my second thing to you. My second thing to you is I was born and raised in Chicagoland, Illinois, Cook County. Born, bred, and raised. I left 2 years. So what do you mean I'm not from Chicago? I just came here 2 years ago.
Oh,
explain that.
So I guess that was a I don't know where you was born at. I know I didn't know you. But
no, get your facts.
Can I ask you this question?
This is the problem.
Can I ask you this question? You have not been in Chicago as an adult, correct?
No.
And your activism was outside of the city.
I went to the East Coast for 4 years.
For 4 years. And so when you came in the scene of Chicago activism, it would be fair to say that I don't know who you are, right?
Well, no, when you came in Chicago activism, whenever that was, I hadn't seen you. But let me just say this, Jedidiah. Nothing that I said was wrong. Go back and play the tape. Have your people go back and play the tape. You said that was a private meeting between me and you were not supposed to bring LaToya because you never mentioned that. That's in the conversation.
Did we explain that to you at the day? I told you that it was a private meeting.
No. It was between me and you.
Okay, can I speak, sir? Can we talk? Did not say to you when you showed up at Starbucks, and I did not know that LaToya was going to want to be there. And once I told her that it was a meeting and she said she wanted to come, how could I then refuse the one who called me to come to a meeting, and why would it need to be private? Did I say that to you?
So this is what I'm going to do, because I think you've proven. Did you say what?
Did I say that to you? Why would I bar her from a meeting and she's the one that called me, and I didn't even know that she was going to want to come, and she came. And
you should have told me. If you would have told me you were having a meeting and bringing LaToya, I would have brought James Crosby if he was available.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, you said it was a private meeting, right?
Between me and you. But if you would have said,
hold on, bro. Didn't you have people? Oh my God, bro! Didn't you have people in the meeting, or didn't you have a gentleman with you in the meeting?
I'm a bishop. He didn't have to sit with us. That is my armor bearer. I am a bishop, sir.
Okay, and she's the one that called me, sir.
Okay, but again, it wasn't suspended.
This is futile. This is what I'm gonna say to you in your face in front of everybody else. This is what I'm gonna say to you in front of everybody else. This is what's at the heart of the matter. To you that we were not aware, no disrespect intended. But now that we are aware, we're coming to back you up. And that means that if it's your desire that we stay behind you, I said we were willing to do that. And I found out that you were sending messages to a closed group saying that I was a child molester, that I stole $26,000 from Kanika Jenkins' case, and that I was a fraud. And you were mad because LaToya made it public.
How did you find that out? How did you find that out?
Because LaToya made it public.
Okay, I didn't make it public. She did. And the bottom line is I said that there are allegations out there, and how could you invite this to this case when there's already enough confusion with this child? This baby doesn't need confusion, Jedidiah. I reiterated that on the phone.
Do you not know that we were coming with nothing but unity, and when you spreaded that, you created the confusion?
Jedidiah, here's what you did. Here's the two things that you did. You said the freedom fighters are coming to save this case. This case, nobody knows about this case, and you have re-energized this case. Well, that's your subjective opinion, but here's the thing. There have been people on the ground that have, let me just say this. There have been people on the ground that have been working on behalf of that child since that child went missing from that community. You smacked them in the face. You should have acknowledged the people who were working on the ground.
Sir, when I said that, it was based on the information that I had at that moment. Did I not then come to you? Did I not call your phone and say, well, now that I'm aware, we're going to come and back y'all up? I could have easily changed the narrative. But at the end of the day, we did re-energize it. We did get people aware. It took nothing away from you. You got to get out your feet, bro.
But you did
get out your feet.
We came to help. Let me just tell you,
I ain't heard nothing about some I.J. Crosby in 4 months, bro. And we didn't come to disrespect y'all. We didn't come to take nothing from y'all. I want to, you know what the hell? Hold on, bro. Let me say it, and then you can say what you want to say. But the first thing that I was going to do once I found out that y'all was out there is that I was going to come and make it clear that we are now here as support, and we're going to do what y'all asked us to do, as I told you to your face.
So why didn't you do that from the beginning? Why didn't you do that from the beginning? And then you also lied and said that because of your efforts, James Crosby was on WGN. That was not the truth, sir. That interview with WGN was set up by myself, James, and the GN producers 2 weeks before you even came around. So here's my thing. Like I told you, your freedom fighters, let me just say this. Your freedom fighters work hard. I respect what you're doing.
No, you don't. Now, don't lie. You don't respect.
No. Let me say it. You don't want me to go there. I respect what y'all are doing, but what we don't need is confusion when it comes to this baby. Because there's already enough confusion on the ground.
You create the confusion, but you picked the right you picked the right black man, because I'm not gonna let you bully me. Now, one thing that you can say is that y'all have allowed this woman to be demonized, and you ain't stood up for her not one time as a man of the cloth to bring no understanding. You isolated her. You isolated the godmother, and then you thought you was gonna come and bully me. Hell to the no. I'm not made that way, bro. And don't get on here and say that you respect me. You want to say you respect me? You want to see your messages that you've been sending people about me, but you respect me? You respect the work? Everything you just said that you didn't want no circus. If you respected the work and you saw it as valuable, then you would have never called it a circus, and you would have called it for what it is. Some hating ass black folks who don't like to see nobody successful, that came and dismantled a move that was connecting the world. That's what you would have said. And you would have said that we're going to rise above all of the rumors and speculation, and we're going to come together for the sake of justice for this baby. But that's not what you did. But you respected. And so I'm mad as hell. Yeah, I'm mad. And yeah, I get a little emotional and passionate when I'm mad. But I'm disappointed, bro, because I still, unfortunately, I'm still willing to come out there and back y'all up and echo y'all, because can't nobody take it away from y'all that y'all been out there 3 months longer than we have. I don't need no shine, bro. I'm not trying to take over. We want this baby to get answers. That's it.
Jedidiah, so if that were the case, then why didn't you just come quietly and do what you had to do? Why did you interject it and say that you were saving this case because when you came in, it was nowhere? Why did you do that? You took a bad position and you made a lot of people upset by doing that. I don't care. Anybody can come down and support this case. And I told you that. If you got that recorded, play that back. But what we will not have is confusion. You have made this a circus, just like you did out in Rosemont.
Let me tell you why I'm not. Let me tell you why I couldn't come quiet.
Hang up.
Let me tell you why I couldn't come quiet.
Hang it up.
Quiet. Excuse me. I couldn't come quiet because the case has gone without an arrest for 5 or 6 months. The intention was made clear.
Want me to speak Do you want me to speak on Latoya? Do you want me to speak on Latoya? Do you want me to speak on Latoya Law B? Do you want me to explain that to you? Because right now I know she's online. I don't have anything to hide. Let me say this. She has made this case very confused for everybody involved. She has jeopardized critical information. Now, you don't have to even ask me. You call down to the Will County State's Attorney's Office or the Sheriff's Department, and they will back up what I'm saying. But here's my problem with you. My problem with you is when you said that because you are coming. No, let me finish this. Let me finish this. When you said that because you are coming, that they have made more, that have opened up resources, meaning the State's Attorney's Office and the Sheriff's Department, that was a lie.
Okay.
That was a lie. So I need you to be truthful with your people, and I need you to stop lying, Jedidiah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be very transparent with you, and you can check my damn call log. I called the authorities, and they said that every resource was being made available, that there was overtime provided, that they also said that the only way that this case can be solved is with a community and police relationship.
Did you record that call?
Welcome. Hold on. You wanted me to tell the truth. I'm finna tell you the truth. I'm finna tell you the truth. You want the truth, right? So they said that they were going to make sure that every additional resource for this case is provided for, and they welcomed us to come and help them with the community side of things. And then they also told us that they had made some headways in the case, and that they needed some people to come to talk to them, like people who are now lawyered up. And so when I told you that, it's because I had the conversation. When I said that now the father has done the interview, man, how was I gonna know that you made this schedule 2 weeks ago? I'm going off of what's in front of me. So when I called my friend down at WGN, they said to me that are making this case go out there again is causing them to take interest in it, and that they were watching it, and that interview that went out the next day.
Give me a name. Give me the name of the producer. Who did you talk to? Who did you talk to? Give me the name of the person you talked to at GN.
What does?
Bro. We talked to Gayla Hall. We talked to Miss Hall, and she set up the interview for us. So who did you talk to? Because here's the thing. I want that to be known.
Hold on. Okay, let's pause. Let's do this. You know what, Greg? Congratulations on setting up the WGN interview. And if I said that we should take credit for it, and you think that that's wrong because you put in great work, I do formally apologize to you. But I will on record say that we were told that our pressure was helping make a difference. And then I'm going to say this one last thing. Like it or not, people all across the country, if not the world, are now paying attention to Samaje Crosby case in a very loud way, because we got on our own media resources and told them about it. It took nothing away from you. It only added to what you were doing. But now it is a circus because we're getting cease and desist letters. We're being told that we're getting restraining orders because there are rumors being spread about us, because you have still not even connected me with the father, and he talking about we ain't connected just to have a conversation so that we can get on the same page. We're getting threats instead of cooperation. That's what's making it a circus. And guess what? That's who is leading that charge. Guess who leading that charge? Huh? It's not the godmother. It's not the godmother. And I watched this woman sit next to you at a table and just ask you if she can have your blessing, and if y'all can restore the line of communications. And what did you tell her? What you say to her?
I said I can't do that because it's not my position. It's the family's position. And these are concerned family members. These are not the family members who are suspect.
You told that woman to expect a restraining order, but she was asking for unity and peace. Now
I did that when you lied. So here's my thing. Okay. I don't want to make you. This is not a good look for you right now. So I think we probably should
hold on one second. I got something for you. Give me 1 second. You didn't tell her that, right? I did.
I did. Yeah, you're going to get it. And guess what? There'll be more. Yes, I did.
Okay.
I told her I would get a restraining order against her.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Do you also, okay, brother, this is unfortunate. So people want to know why activists can't get along. It's bullshit like this. But I'm going to tell you this, if you like it or not. I'm not coming there for you. I'm coming there because this baby needs answers. I don't have a problem with acknowledging your work. If you've done work, you deserve to be acknowledged for it. I know for a fact that fighting for people takes a lot out of us. And I understand for you to not want somebody to come in and discredit or dismantle, but you chose to make us opposition versus something that compliments you. You made it as if we're trying to compete with you. We don't need to do that. And so I'm now telling you, this still can be made right, and you can have your ass out there marching. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss at you. I'm sorry. We can stand side by side, and we can prove that we're bigger than this. We can change the narrative even through all the bull crap. Because guess what? Everybody that's lying gonna be exposed for the lie they are. But I believe that something in you showed up for the right reason. And for that alone, and because the daddy working with you, we still can get together and we still can do the right thing. What you say to that? And I'm not, but I'm telling you this.
Daddy. Let me just say this. It's the community, sir. It's the family who are concerned. It's the people who want to come forward. I'm not talking about the folks who are suspect. These are the people that you didn't acknowledge, Jedidiah. And here's the thing. I respect you what you do, but you cannot come into this the wrong way. And that's what you've done. You need to apologize to the people on the ground because you made some critical mistakes. You made critical mistakes, and you made it all about you.
Did I? Have you been in this conversation that we've been having, bro? How the hell did I make this?
Yeah, but I want you to hear me, bro. You made it all about you.
How?
You made it about
How?
you. Because you didn't acknowledge the community and the people who have been working on the ground very hard on this case. You didn't acknowledge them. You said this case is nowhere. No one's heard of this case. This baby's tragic death has been known all around the country and the world before you even were heard of, Jedidiah. When this baby died, the community was on the ground since day one looking for her. When she was missing, before anything else, the community was there looking for her. Here's one thing I need you to understand. That's not right.
Guess what,
That's
man?
not right.
Guess what?
And you shouldn't
hey, bro, guess who else been doing that since day one?
What, bro? What, bro?
The godmother. She's been out there since day one. But she's been alienated and attacked. So let's talk about disrespecting people that's been on the ground level. Let's also talk about this. Do you know how many people, hold on, bro. You know how many people who was out there the first time and the first day, they have now come forward and said they cannot wait to get out there back again on Wednesday? And did I not express, and I did not know what the progress was because there was not adequate updates given to the public. We did not know. So, bro, it was a misstep that I'm willing to own up to. But at the end of the day, it went seemingly quiet from our perspective. And so when we were talking to the authorities and to the people in the media and to the people on Facebook that we were trying to get the attention back on it, what they told me is what I repeated. But once I found out about y'all, I called you, man, and I said we will then take a back seat. I even went as far as saying, if y'all want us to be quiet, we gonna be quiet. How the hell did I make this about us? And then when I sat at that table with you, I said, bro, let me meet the other people and let me meet the father so we can get on the same page. And you said it was the father.
Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. Within 24 hours, I will take all of your gaffes and I'll put them on one video and I'll put this conversation and everything that you said wrong in this case, and I'm going to release that video and make it public to show you that I am not lying. And then after that, then I expect a full apology to myself, my organization, the community, the folks who have been on the ground. I expect a public apology from you. And until that point in time, then we don't even have to talk about it anymore. You got a lot of the facts wrong.
Is there anything,
even by saying,
is there anything that you feel that you should apologize for?
No, not at all.
Get off
but
of
if about that, and if there is, but first of all, you recorded our private.
I'm done. So we now understand that there will be a video coming in the next few days that's going to show all of our inconsistencies. I can't wait. I can't wait. I've not said anything about this family. I don't know nothing about this family. And it is unfortunate. It is a circus. But what has to happen is that I got to shut the circus down because it's not going to follow us wherever we go. But I have, and this is what I'm telling y'all, people keep trying to say, go above board, don't address it. I'm so glad that I'm sorry. I might be hard for some people to stomach, but y'all, I got people saying stuff about me that's in the worst possible way, all because I have not done what they wanted me to do the way I wanted them to do it. And negativity spreads way faster than the truth. And I'm sitting here right now on this seat in my house, looking and realizing that I'm still losing stuff, trying to help people. I'm not getting ready to allow my seed that I've sown into society to be taken. And this is what it says in the book that I read and believe in. Don't cast your pearl among swine, because finally, after all these years of getting beat down for just trying to help and bless people and serve, all these years, finally, I'm gotten to a place where that stuff don't even bother me. And God, keep on. He's exposing every single one. How? Because we're in the middle of a God move. And so to anybody that is out there fighting for Samaje Crosby, if I did not know about your work, I saw a video, and it was a group of you all out there. Doesn't matter how big the group was to me, but you all were there. The news called and said that they were looking for us, and we didn't show up because of all the background bull crap. But never at no time did I want to come and disrespect what you all have been doing consistently for months. And when I get out there on Wednesday, I hope I can meet y'all. And I promise you, before everybody watching, I'm going to make sure that you all are not forgotten heroes in this case. I'm going to make sure that you are respected. I'm going to make sure that you are regarded. And based on my assessment and everything I know and sing, to the father of Samaje Crosby, I'm giving you open opportunity to speak to me. I'm not coming for you or your family. I am not playing the part of detective. But what I will do is I will repeat official statements. And I know you're in a tough space, but I'm not going to lie for nobody. And with that being said, we should talk. And I'm telling you, you can reach me directly. If you reach out to my page or Sheena page, send me your number. I will call. But for everybody else, when we get out there, because of how they've made this, I'm not asking for none of y'all damn permission. Them days is over. I'm going to fight this until it's over and somebody is incarcerated for a dead child being in a couch. And whatever legal things y'all want to send to me, I'm telling y'all this. Don't come after me unless you come in correct. Don't come to me with no damn allegations. Don't come to me with no bull crap. I am not those that came before me. I'm not. And I don't care about who don't like it. I don't care about who don't like how I turn up and how expressive I get. But I know from what I've assessed and what I discerned that this woman, Latoya Lawby, has been beat up unrighteously. And I don't care who like it or not, we coming to stand behind her. And she gonna have the support she should have had a long time ago. And what happens is, because she done lost all her faith in God, God will let you be ran through the mud. God will let you go through hell. God will let you be defamed. He'll let you feel like you're almost ready to give up. And then he'll put you on display. He'll send you resources that are qualified. And everything that's been said about you, it will come out to be the lie that it is. And you will rise. Because guess what? You can only fool. You can only pretend to be somebody you're not for so long. But you, Lobby, you've done right. And I don't give up what nobody's saying. You did right. And that's why out of the hundreds of cases that we received, when I saw the name, when I saw the storyline, and when I heard your call, your voice, and your plea for backup, when you told us how you were left out there alone, God let us know that we could not ignore you. And if you're paying attention, I don't care what they try to do against me. Now you have supporters literally all over the world. And people, somebody just said I'm tripping. It don't matter. You see what I'm saying? You can expose it and they still attack. You can be as transparent, they still attack. You can do everything you said you was gonna do and they still gonna attack. Because at the end of the day, people ain't got no love, they don't got no sense, they don't got no critical thinking skills, they don't know how to investigate, they don't care, they want to figure out what they can get out of it, and at the end of the day, they're foolish. And so I will respond, but I'm not trying to argue with a fool because at the end of the day, if y'all paid attention to that conversation, you couldn't tell who the fool was. But I feel good. Because if you couldn't tell in that conversation, pay attention on Wednesday. Chicago, I love you. In America, sometimes you be tripping. But I love you too.